Let's put the F1 Ultra to the test. Today we're making a custom wooden keychain. Are you ready? Welcome back to Print Lab Basics, the series where we break down custom printing for beginners, one method at a time. Today we're shifting gears from print to precision. I'm talking laser precision to be exact. With the F1 Ultra, you can work with a variety of materials like wood, leather, acrylic, steel, and even coated metals. And anytime you are working with new materials, it's important to test and tweak your settings to get the results you want. To make things easier for you, xTool gives you built-in presettings for these popular surfaces, which makes testing seamless. Without having a background in laser engraving, I found the user interface to be simple and easy to navigate. And for any of our vinyl users out there who've run the Cricut or the Caesar cutters, you'll find this all very familiar. You can even connect to the entire lineup of xTool's equipment via Windows or Mac, which is pretty unheard of in this space. Most of us are used to PC-only operation. And even more unheard of, this machine can run wirelessly via Wi-Fi connection in your workspace. Operation is largely easy to jump right into with the help of quick tutorials that are accessible in the software. But enough of me telling you how easy this machine is to run, let's show you. The F1 software, aka Creative Space, isn't just a riff software, it's an entire xTool's ecosystem. The same program that runs this machine also powers the larger P2S laser, the welded melt metal fab, and the DTF apparel printer. But what does that mean for you? As your business expands, you can grow with xTool without having to learn a whole new language or interface. If you'd like to install the xTool's Creative Space software today and see just how clean it is to navigate, you can head over to their website. Then click on Software and install the program like I did. And remember guys, this works on Windows and Mac. You don't see that every day. Now let's bring our file into the software with a simple drag and drop. Supported file formats include vector files such as SVG or DXF. These are best for cutting, outline, engraving, and easily adjustable size-wise with zero quality loss. Raster files such as standard PNG, JPEG, bitmap, these are especially useful for photo engraving and detailed images with gradients or shading. PDF files. These are probably the most versatile as they can contain both raster and vector elements. For best results, use vector files for cutting and line engraving, and high-res raster files for photo engraving. With our file loaded, we can proceed to place our blank inside the F1. Now we can capture a photo of our item. We'll use this image to adjust our measurements and ensure the engraving is aligned for best results. From here, we want to select the material we're about to laser by clicking up here on this material button in the upper right corner. Now we can toggle between loads of presets for popular items and surfaces to customize. Testing is always going to be the very best way to really dial in what works best for your product, so don't be afraid to experiment. Once we send the job, we're then prompted to make sure the cover is shut, which is a nice safety feature for beginners. Now we can start engraving with this remote start here. The F1 Ultra from xTool is a compact, all-in-one laser engraver that fits on a standard desktop. Our standard work area is about 8.7 inches by 8.7, with a maximum height of 145 millimeters. However, with the optional conveyor feeder attachment, this expands up to 8.7 inches by 19.7. It's worth noting, if you are engraving beyond the enclosed workspace and the cover must be open, it is advised you wear laser safety goggles. And while we're at it, air purifiers are a must for safe laser engraving production. With the F1, you get two different built-in lasers. One is ideal for engraving wood, leather, acrylic, and even cut certain materials. The other is perfect for marking metals and plastics with sharp, detailed results. There's also an available rotary attachment for cylindrical, wraparound engraving onto drinkware like tumblers and mugs. Every new machine is going to have a learning curve. That's why we're here to help. Here's some handy first-time tips for using the F1 Ultra. For one, start with simple materials like basewood, leather patches, cardstock, acrylic, or coated metal cards. Basewood is super forgiving, whereas leather, quick and easy to customize. And coated metals make it super easy to get sharp contrast. Beginning with flatter, lighter colored blanks can make the testing process faster, which will save us time later on. Second, use the material presets in xTool's Creative Space. This way, you can avoid guessing power or speed for each engraving. And if your material isn't listed, don't worry. New materials are constantly being added to Creative Space and there's even an option to explore more. This tab will launch a browser within the software where we can scour a massive library of even more surfaces to customize. We can even filter by which xTool machine and these convenient subcategories of materials. And check this out. When you hover over each surface, you get a little preview mock-up table of different speed and power combinations. This program does everything for you. Third, if you'd like to achieve even cleaner wood engravings or cuts, try using masking tape. This little hack is a game changer if you want to avoid scorching. Just cover your wood surface with blue painter's tape or masking tape before lasering. Lastly, keep a log of all your settings. Even with presets, every material can behave a little differently, especially budget blanks or off-brand supplies. Jot down your preferred settings in a phone note or scratch pad so you can refine that workflow faster. Little habits like taping your wood, saving your settings, and using the built-in presets go a long way. The F1 Ultra is made for creators of all levels. With just a little bit of prep, you'll be knocking out clean, pro-level projects in no time. Guys, this came out so well. From an apparel perspective, this could be a great accessory or upsell add-on to a matching shirt, and the ROI could be huge. These 12x16 boards of basswood cost under $250 a piece, and at this size, I could produce multiple handmade wooden keychains. The turnaround time for completing both sides was just under 7 minutes, so in an hour's time, I could easily produce about 8 of these. Now compared to other methods, say like sublimation, we're looking at a low-cost, high-margin final product that requires no consumables. No ink, no paper, no printer, just a compact, high-performing F1 Ultra laser. I personally like the outer effect, showing where the laser made its incision, and this basswood we sourced from Amazon really shows the engraving depth, with a nice switch coloring on this lighter surface. Seeing how well this came out gets my mind running about other applications, such as decoration, or even jewelry. We'd love to hear what you would customize with the xTool F1 Ultra, so let us hear it in the comment section down below. The F1 Ultra proves that laser engraving doesn't have to be intimidating or expensive. Priced under $4K, this machine is a steal in terms of build quality, user-friendliness, and support system, obviously. Now, whether you're in a small studio or working from a corner of your home, this machine packs serious creative potential into a super portable footprint. Desktop friendly, dual laser flexibility, and software presets for dozens of materials. And when we use the air purifier accessory, there's no need for an exhaust system during operation. Getting started is easier than ever. Want to try it for yourself? Click below to learn more about the F1 Ultra and the entire lineup of xTool equipment. Want to book a live demonstration? Our SoCal office has spots open right now. And if you watched this far, let us hear your question in the comment section down below. And be sure to stay tuned for the next episode of Print Lab Basics. Class dismissed.